Okay, I don't know if anyone remembers DeviantArt. Back in the 2010s, I was obsessed with it. It was where everyone went. It was where the cool art kits were. And I was there because I was a cool art kid. What can I say? I posted almost every single day in that website. And some of the stuff that is there is a little bit dubious. I had a big Sonic the Hedgehog face. I think is what made me start drawing. As some of you guys may know, I am a background painter in an animated show that I cannot really mention because NDA. But ever since I started working in the industry, I feel that I haven't had much time for my personal artwork, or I've just been very burnt. I paint for like 9 hours and then I don't really want to work on my personal stuff. However, I don't know, my personal art just makes me really happy, and I am in this quest to kind of get back into my personal art, start creating for myself. So this is the first thing that I want to do. So today I want to go into DeviantArt and try to find my first background painting ever, because I know that it isn't there, and then redraw it and see how much I've improved. Today I want to try some new techniques and we're gonna experiment together. So okay, so now we're in my in the oldest tab in DeviantArt. I kind of updated it, so it's actually not as bad now that it was like back then. Oh, first thing, okay, a Sakura from Naruto. Aw, it's cute. Okay, so I was drawing a lot traditionally. Okay, I think this is one of my first digital paintings ever. This is all traced. I'm sorry to whoever I traced. I think this was like an OZ I had. I think she was like my Mario Kart character. Ooh, I had my mandala face too. I did these so much in high school and it felt so freaking cool. Okay, ooh, edgy lesbian mermaid. I love that. She has piercings. Cute. Oh, I had I don't know if anyone remembers this game. It's called Vainglory. It's basically like a copy of League of Legends, but on the iPad. I was obsessed with this character. Her name was Koshka. Okay, this painting I did. DeviantArt had like a painting software back then. I don't know if it still has it, but I did this in like the DeviantArt painting software because I didn't have any software. What year was this? 2016? No. Yeah, 2016. I was 15. Oh, my K-pop face. This was, for those that know K-pop, this is Younghan from 17. I was obsessed with this dude. His long hair was a vibe. This is actually kind of cute. I was doing something. I see what I was doing. I think that in this phase specifically, when I was when I was 15, is when I decided that I wanted to do art for a living. That's exactly when I chose to do this. This was 10 years ago, dude. Oh my god. This was a furry commission. This was my first furry commission. I think it's the first and the last one, because I don't really draw animals, so yeah. I think this is technically my first environment, but this one doesn't really count because I remember that this one I traced over a photo, which for a sunflower field back then, that was hard, and I did every single thing by hand. That's insane. Okay, this is exactly the one that I was looking for. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, these are kind of, I had a League of Legends phase, which was really nice actually. I got commissioned by Riot because of these drawings. I put a lot of love and effort into these. It was 2020, yeah. I already had a little bit of experience. I think I was already in art school by this point. But this is the first, this is the one that I was looking for, yeah. Because I remember it clearly for some reason. For some reason, I just decided to eat. I don't know why. I was just eating, feeling the magic. Ooh, okay, I like that, the name, okay. So I tried a new style, hope you'll like it. 2018, so I was 17, so that was 8 years ago. Maybe more? 8? I don't know. I'm bad with math. 7 por 8, mama me 18. Okay, sorry. Honestly, this is not bad at all. I still really like this piece. I feel that the colors are not bad, the values are not bad. Nothing is bad, really. For a first environment painting, this is actually really good. I was using brushes. I feel that I abused the color dodge back then. And there's these white spots over here. And the brushes, no, it's cute. I think, I don't remember if I did this in Procreate or if I did it in, what was the name of that software? There was that one software that everyone used back then. I don't remember it. Editor Clarissa here. It was Paint-O-Sai. Yeah, that one. Okay, it's actually really good. And I like it. I like the forest. I like that the house is like triangular shapes. We can do a lot of stuff with this. And I like the rocks in the river. I don't know. I feel that we can do a lot with this. I'm really excited. So we're gonna repaint this. So yeah, we're gonna start painting right now. So let's put on my painting glove. I feel really cool when I wear this. Okay, let's go. So before we start, I wanted to show you guys my references. I gathered a little bit of real references and some artistic references, because I feel that I've been stuck in the same style for a couple of years now, maybe like 2 years. And I really want to experiment with shapes and color. So for my cabin, I think it's pretty straightforward. There's like triangular cabins, and I really like the contrast between like the greens and the very warm orangey. It's from inside the cabin, and that's something that I want to have in my piece. And then something that heavily inspired me for this piece was Even Earl, which is one of the Viz Dev artists for Sleeping Beauty. For Sleeping Beauty. Their style is so like shape focused. It has all of these like really nice brushes. I tried to replicate these brushes, and you'll see it later, but basically these kind of like dotted brushes. And yeah, I noticed that there's a lot of artists that are inspired by this style, like Elioli. They're twins. They're on Twitter and Instagram if you want to look them up. All of these like really cool like vibrant colors. And yeah, so this is basically our inspiration. For a while I was thinking of adding like a stain in the glass. At the end it didn't really work out, but yeah, so these are my references, and these are the things that I'm gonna be looking up to when I'm working on this. Okay, so now we're going to start sketching our painting. So basically, the way I sketched for this piece specifically, I did thumbnails in black and white without really doing a sketch, a line art kind of sketch. I just went directly to painting in value. I tried to keep it to like 3 values, mid-tone, a very dark tone, and then light tone. The first one you'll see it's quite bad. I don't know if I can say bad words here, but it's pretty bad. I haven't done this in a while. I usually only do it for like portfolio pieces or for like client work, and yeah, when doing background painting you don't really have to do this. You already have like a key and stuff. So yeah, it was a learning curve. I had to relearn how to do this. So yeah, the first one is pretty bad, but the composition is there. I already kind of have like a very clear idea of what I wanted to do, so I just went there and sketched. And this is the second sketch. Honestly, way better than the first one. Still not great, but I started to get the hang of stuff. For this piece, like I was saying earlier, Even Earl has this texture that he always uses in his pieces, and I wanted to do a brush based on that. So I kind of made the shape on Photoshop, and then you go to edit and then brush preset, and then you basically can create a brush. It also made a really cool rake brush that I didn't expect it to be that cool, honestly. I actually used it in the final piece, which is really nice. But basically, to make it like a little bit more scattered, you go to like to the brush shape, and then you add like more spacing. So yeah, there you can see how I created the brush, and I used it a lot in this piece, so that was really nice. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the third thumbnail. So for this one, I noticed that I was leaning a lot to doing the cabin to the right side for some reason. So for this one, I was like, okay, let's change things up a bit and let's do it to the left. I liked the position of the house, but it wasn't really calling me. At this point, I also remembered that the lasso tool was a thing and that I should use it. And it makes the thumbnails look way cleaner. I also got the idea of making some stairs towards the house, which added like a lot to the composition. And I also liked the way I did the river. I was going to go for this painting, however, something just told me to do another one. So I kind of did a merge of the 3 thumbnails, and this is the final thumbnail. Oh, after the thumbnail, I did a color key, and I'm so sorry, but for some reason, my computer didn't save the recording. So yeah, 1 hour of work. But this was basically a really fast color key, just blocked in the colors really quick. And this is gonna be the base for the rest of the painting, so we're just gonna go and render after this. So enjoy watching the rendering.
So for rendering, as I said in my last video, I try to be as zoomed out as I can, and it's basically just repetition of lasso tool, color changing brush, lasso tool, color changing brush. I also used a lot of the of a soft brush with the dissolve layering in the brush itself. So dissolve is like, I don't know, it's a very grainy texture. It's as if like the brush has a little bit of noise in it, and it makes it look really cool. So that's something I really abused of in this painting. And yeah, just kept rendering away. I added some tiles because my partner, he studied architecture, and he was like, you need to add tiles to that roof because it doesn't make sense. And I was like, okay. So I did that. And if you see me dancing in the Clarissa working cam, yeah, that's something that happens a lot. If you guys don't dance while working, then what are you doing? And also, sorry, I didn't name my layers. I was too lazy. When it's my personal work, I just don't name them. If someone else is gonna use the PSD after this, I name it, but I didn't for this one. What are you gonna do about it?
And without further ado, here's the final piece. You like it? Please tell me you like it. I had a lot of fun. I learned a lot with this piece. I haven't done a nature scene in a while. I usually do a lot of like very cityscapes kind of thing, but I'm very happy with it. I added some little characters there. It's my partner and I just wanted to add us because yeah, I like adding pieces of my life into my art. So there it is. Very happy with it. I hope you guys liked it too. See you in the next video. Thank you so much. I also wanted to take a second and thank you guys so much for the support. I'm not wearing pajama pants, you are. For the support on my last couple of videos. I wasn't expecting a lot of people to watch them. Honestly, 2,000 views isn't that much still, but for me it means something, and I'm very thankful for everyone that watches my videos. So yeah, thank you so much for the support, and I hope to keep creating more.